It's time for DeRosa's Details presented by Canva. What did you see that stood out to you from Game 3? You got a list. Let's go through it, starting with...
I want to start with Giancarlo Stanton getting sent right there. Anyone who's watched the Yankees for 162 knows that this man cannot move down the line, all right? And if he can, he's not willing or thinks he's going to get hurt if he really kicks it into gear. I don't know when this became a thing, but Teoscar Hernandez has this ball when he touches third base. I know Luis Rojas is trying to get this crowd energized. Anthony Rizzo is coming up. It took a perfect throw by Teoscar Hernandez, but did it? I don't think Giancarlo, I mean, even with that slide, he never gets to home plate. He just does not trust himself to cut bags, to be aggressive, to be willing to risk his body to make a good base running play. I mean, he's practically giving himself up right there. And I know it looks lazy to the people at home, but we are not privy to the information or what his body feels like on a daily basis, what he deals with. But yeah,
he's had leg injuries,
it upsets me to watch that. But I didn't love the send in that moment.
Don't you think Rojas is thinking, we might not get him in? They're hitting 185 with runners in scoring position. This is an opportunity.
Well, then we go home. If my best option is to hope Teoscar Hernandez, and hats off to Teoscar Hernandez, you're making yourself a ton of cash this postseason. You are so likable. You got popped the other way. You hit 33 and 99. You do MLB Tonight.
Hey, on the flip side, that was Giancarlo's fastest sprint speed all season.
He has the best at-bat to home run ratio in postseason history.
And that's why he's here. Not cutting bags.
Let's talk about Mookie Betts.
We sent him to his demise.
I know, and there will be none of that talk on this set
what
about
did you see
Stanton.
from that Mookie Betts at bat?
That Mookie Betts doesn't have to drive the ball out of the ballpark
to have an impact.
He's a five-tool talent, and he does it on a nightly basis. And I'm going to take you through right there, 3-2. You will not see Aaron Judge or Giancarlo or anybody on the Yankees team be willing to fight off a breaking ball the other way right there. 3-2, Tommy Edman, great base running, and there were moments. Jazz Chisholm laced this ball right here.
That's nice.
3-0. That ball gets past Mookie. We got man on second, potentially third, and it's a 3-1 game. Consistently Gold Glove. He's one of the best defensive right fielders in the history of the sport. And he put it on display last night.
This is
you need me to lead off? You need me to go to short? Do you need me to play second? Now when I come back, I mean, he really does everything. Talk about adding value in a variety of ways. And my third takeaway, this series flipped in Game 1. And hopefully the Yankees can get back in this, or the Dodgers raise the banner tonight, which would be a sight to see. If they come into Yankee Stadium and absolutely sweep them, I will be stunned. But it flipped in that 10th inning when Freddie took Nestor deep. And what have we watched in Games 2 and Games 3? Tim Hill's been given that same lane, and he's gone through them. He has looked really good. The stuff was there, and I think if Aaron Boone in his quiet moments will look back on this series, hey, hopefully they get back in this and we make a series out of it. But if not, he's going to look back at Game 1 and kind of question, maybe I should have put Tim Hill instead of a guy who hadn't pitched in 37 games, which Nestor came out yesterday and looked fantastic.
He pitched very well.
But Tim Hill went through the Guardians, the meat of their order, and I just wanted to give him some love. So.
He has an amazing story.
Yeah, DFA'd from the worst team in baseball, by the way, selected in the 32nd round, diagnosed with colon cancer. We interviewed him before Game 1. He said, I'm about to puke. He's a fighter. You see it in his face. He's a fighter for life. We talk about makeup, who you want, and you always say this. When you want someone on your team, you have to have dinner with them first. You have dinner with Tim Hill, you want to run through Walker.
Exactly.
You want him. You want guys like him.
You want good for him.